Hi, Brian here from Fate of MBK9 Gaming, and the gameplay that I'm going to be bringing you today is a 67 and 12 solo hardpoint gameplay on Express. It's basically just the type of gameplay that you can expect from me, sort of fast-paced, rushing gameplay. This is how I like to play this game. It's not necessarily how I've played other Call of Duty, but I've adapted my style a bit, and that's how I like to play on this game. And I'm also going to give you a few tips just sort of how to play Hardpoint solo, because it is a team game, but obviously you can't always rely on the noobs that you get as teammates on this game in order to get the win. So first of all, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the sort of classes that you want to be using, and also the type of game style that you want to be running. So basically you want to be using a gun that you're comfortable with, one that you can get about the map quickly with, especially on larger maps. So just standoff, turbine, things like that. You don't want to be lagging behind, because if your teammates aren't prepared to push for the hard point, then you're going to have to do it for them. And second of all is obviously you're going to have to play directly the objective, but what you want to be doing is you want to be running into the objective, clearing the objective out, and then allowing your teammates to catch up. Because you'll see I do quite a few times in this gameplay, where I'll clear the hard point out, and then I'll leave it for my teammates to come up behind me and for one of them to be in, because obviously you only need one person to be in the hard point. What you're better off doing is leaving your one newbie teammate in the actual hard point and rotating outside and trying to control the spawns yourself, and you'll do more good for yourself and get better gameplays by doing that. Second of all is your score streaks. They're ultimately important. You need to be running the right score streaks. You can run high score streaks. I mean, the game after this, I put high score streaks on because the people I'm playing aren't very good. And I used Orbital VSAT, Dogs, and Swarm, and you can get them, but you'll do yourself a lot more good. You'll get a lot more points, and you'll find it a lot easier if you're playing with low kill streaks, especially kill streaks like Hellstorm and Lightning Strike and the Hunter Killer Drone. As these are the kind of streaks that will allow you to clear the objective. Not particularly too much on Express because it's quite undercover, but other maps like Plaza, for example, the first hardpoint on Plaza is undercover, but the second one, if you've lost the first one, obviously they're going to rotate back round and drop down towards that back sort of chilling out area where the fires are. I call it back blue, but that hard point, you can clear that off with a Hellstorm or a Lightning Strike, and trying to run in there and do it with your gun is going to be a lot harder than if you just kill a few people, save up your points and get yourself your Lightning Strike, and save that Lightning Strike and use them at opportune times. That's what you need to be doing. Not thinking, oh, I've got a Lightning Strike, so I'm just going to drop it on them for the sake of dropping it on them. You want to be dropping the score streaks in order to control the spawns and to clear out the hard point. The next tip that I'd give you guys is to constantly keep moving, to try and anticipate from where your teammates are on the map, where they're going to be coming from, and just sort of move around and fill in the gaps. But you need to keep moving, because you can't assume that somebody's got your back when you're not playing with a team. You've got to watch your own back. Keep moving, relocate yourself into good positions to your favourite spots, everybody's favourite spots on different maps. Little like glitch spots, places where you know that you can do some damage from. That's where you need to be rotating around. You need to be rotating between them. And that's the easiest way. And lastly of all is moving to the next hard point well beforehand. As you see sometimes if you watch competitive gameplay, is you want to be rotating to the hard point before it's even changed, especially if you're playing on your own, because you can't expect anybody else to be there. But if you're there on your own, locking down that hard point straight from the beginning, then you're already picking up valuable seconds for your team, and then you can wait for your team to come up behind, take over the hard point, and then you can push out and control those spawns. And overall, I think I managed to do it pretty well in this game. It's not the best game that I've ever got, but it's also not the worst. I'm using quite low kill streaks, and I managed to get 67 kills. Some nice shots, some nice streaks in here. Obviously, I die 12 times, but the deaths that I get, I do get caught in some dodgy spawns. There's a laggy guy on the other team who I can only kill by throwing kill streaks at, or jump shotting. And obviously, when you're playing solo, you are going to die more often, unless you are playing complete, like, funless people. Like, you see this guy chasing somebody across the screen. Like, that's the kind of shit I'll be dealing with. Some guy trying to run around on the opposite team and just tag knife everybody. That's basically what I was up against. And lastly, the final and most important thing when you're playing Hardpoint, you have to play aggressively. If you play passively in this game mode and you're playing against a good team, you'll get absolutely destroyed. You need to play aggressively, you need to be up in the face, you need to keep them second guessing as to where you are, where you're going to be, shooting them from all different kinds of angles, just get up in the grill, ruffle the feathers. And that's how it needs to be. There's no point you sitting back, you're not doing any good for your team. Just run in there, you'll have more fun going 30 and 30 than you will going 90 and 4. I guarantee you that. It might be good to brag to your mates or anything, but just try it. It's possible. I can get 90 and 4 gameplays, but I much prefer playing in this kind of style. You'll have so much more fun, especially if you're playing on your own. You get accused of all kinds of things, of being a hacker and having an aimbot and all kinds of things. And just enjoy yourself. That's what, at the end of the day, playing Call of Duty is all about. And you'll enjoy it a lot more if you adapt this kind of play style and listen to what I'm saying. And so, if you enjoy this kind of game style and you've enjoyed my commentary and the type of videos that I'm putting up, then leave us a comment below. If you've got any ideas or any gameplays that you want me to get, or anything you want me to cover or my opinion on, then please do get in touch. Otherwise, we've got a clan battle against Win on this Saturday, which are another PS3 clan. We're going to be commentating and putting that up. And I know there's some other content from other commentators coming in the next couple of days. Obviously, it's just been me, so hopefully you're not sick of me already. But thanks very much for watching. If you can hit the like button, favourite, subscribe, whatever, that'd be brilliant, guys. Obviously, it's all going to help us out. Just a new channel starting out. Thanks very much, and hopefully I'll speak to you again soon. Just going to leave you with some music from one of my friends' bands. Hope you enjoy. Cheers, see you again soon. Bye.
You saved were yours and mine.